Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 10th of May. We're looking at a Superman game on the Super Nintendo by Sunsoft, as you can see there from the little cuddly logo there, and also by Blizzard, which is also pretty damn good, to be fair. It's Death and Return of Superman, as you can see from this lovely graphic that's coming down now. I've never played this one before, but as it's done by Sunsoft and Blizzard, I'm thinking good things for this game. Really am. So let's get stuck in. Ooh, little intro, here we go. Looks like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles intro, doesn't it? Apart from that bit. Ooh, it's never good when the power fails. The Underworlders. Okay. They look like they're having fun. This looks like a job for Superman! Okay, so off we go. Brilliant. Like that. Nice graphics. Nice intro-ish. And nice logo there. Okay, so let's have a look. Ooh, nice big sprites. Rambo. Okay, that's cheesy as hell. Oh, they're all called Rambo. Nice. Okay. So it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up. Oh, you can fly. Awesome. Okay. Not that I didn't expect Superman to fly, by the way, but it's sort of like, you know, they might have taken that away just in case they thought it was a bit too easy to fly over certain things or do, you know, skip levels or whatever you wanted to do. But that's quite nice they've kept that intact. Nice dive bomb that you can do from the air. That's cool. Nice solid punches there. Good sounds. Good soundtrack as well. Nice good quality as normal that you normally find with the SNES. I didn't really find many games that didn't sound good on the SNES, but I'm sure I will come across some in my reviewing journey. But this is alright, actually. Done by Sunsoft, the same guys that did Batman on the Nintendo Entertainment System, which is, to my mind, one of the best, if not the best, Batman game on the 8-bit era, especially console. I also enjoyed the Batman games from Ocean as well. But Superman has had a really rough outing when it comes to video games. He hasn't really had a top draw at all. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Oh, laser beams. I'm quite pleasantly surprised that this is actually quite solid. I'm quite pleased about that because there's been so many Superman games that have really missed the mark. Superman Returns on the PlayStation 2, I think, was alright. I think that was on the Xbox 360 as well. Is it PS3 actually? Oh, I don't know. It was one of the times. I'm sure it came out on PS2, but never mind. That was a mediocre affair as well, especially with the stupid level you had to go through at the start, which was just ridiculous. But this is nice. This is on the 16-bit, obviously, and so far it's all right. Animations are okay. He does sort of stride around. A cloak billows out behind him. I like that. I like the word billow. It's quite fun. Igor. So you see quite a lot of the same mobs over and over again. So I don't know whether that's level restricted, whether or not we'll see more varied mobs as we head towards the next level. I don't know, but I'm quite enjoying just punching these goat men or Rambo. Oh, look at! Oh, did you see his facial expression? If you didn't, then that was quite fun. I like the fact that they've taken certain elements of the Konami Batman Returns, where you can grab hold of your enemies and thrust them against the wall. I think you can do other throws as well, so obviously you can chuck them over and you can smash them against the wall. I think there's like a choke slam sort of thing as well. Each direction of the button will do a different throw, which is quite nice. Yeah, I quite like this. Superman looking incredibly annoyed for some reason. So there we go. Oh! Okay, some sort of special move there I've just done. Yeah. Excuse me. I do seem to have acquired a cough in the last couple of days. I'm not quite sure why that's come from. Hope you've all been keeping nice and cool in the hot weather we've had recently. It's part of the reason I haven't been broadcasting as well. Way too hot in the office to get the capture stuff up and running, but you know, I still have to do it. So there we go. But yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. I think there weren't that many Superman games out for the consoles, were there? I think there was Apocalypse as well. Was that another Superman game? But I've never played that one either, so I can't really pass comment on that one. But if I find it, I will certainly have a look at it and see what we can do. Yeah, I quite like this. I like the fact the sprites are big. I think the playing field could be slightly bigger, but I think it's just a slight, tiny niggle. The punching animations and that are tight. The jumping and flying animations are okay. The thing I've always thought with the Superman games, which is strange, is when he does fly, he seems to fly standing up rather than, you know, like hovering, rather than sort of actually going into his full Superman pose flight. That's always been a bit odd, I've found, but oh well. It's a small point, but I like the fact they've made Superman vulnerable. You know, I mean, these punches, obviously, I'm going to fess up, I've got an infinite lives cheat on, but for some reason, the energy bar is frozen. I am taking damage, just so you know, but for some reason it's not showing on my energy bar. The reason I do infinite lives occasionally is, especially on a game I don't know, haven't played very much, because sometimes I don't get the chance to pre-play them, it's just to give you guys a bit of a better perspective of the game, rather than me get annihilated over and over again, and not actually give you any of the game whatsoever. So sometimes cheats are good to do. I think I probably would have been alright without them on this one, to be quite honest with you. But there we are. Okay, so there's a lot of the same enemies here. I think we've seen one enemy variation in the Tick. And that's it. The rest is Rambo and Igor. That's a bit of a shame. I think it could have been a bit more varied. But, you know, this is very... If you've ever played Batman Returns on the SNES, you'll see exactly where this game is trying to go. It's not doing a bad job, but I think Batman Returns did it better. Sunsoft, obviously, with the other Batman game. I mean, like I said, the NES version of Batman was absolutely incredible. So they have done a good job with this. I will give them props. They have done a good job. But it's very Final Fight, sort of Streets of Rage type game. That's another game I haven't reviewed yet. Streets of Rage. Must put that on my list. For all you guys that have given me games to review, I have got you listed down. I've just got such a long list of games to get through. I will get round to it eventually, I promise you. It's just that, like I said, I've got quite a lot of games that I'd already pre-planned, and you know, as the channel's been going 2 years and I still haven't got through my original list yet, you know, that's saying something. So please bear with me. If you have got any suggestions for games that you would like to see me put up on the channel and review, then drop me a note in the comments. Tell me what they are, what system they're on, and I will do my best to see if I've got them. And if I've got them, I will play them. The other question I've got for you guys is, very simply, would you like to see this as more of a show rather than just a single review? I could possibly do 3 reviews and maybe sort of a cheats code section, something like that, just to make it more of a show. Or are you happy with the existing format of one review, like 3 times a week? So yeah, three reviews in a week. Let's put that. But if I did this show, I could probably do 3 reviews per show and hopefully get 3 shows a week done. I'm not sure. Let me know again in the comments. You guys really do help me out a lot. Thank you for people that fill in the blanks for me on certain aspects that I get wrong or I'm not sure about. Really do appreciate that. It really does bring us together as a retro community, so thanks very much for that. My knowledge is there, but sometimes it's a little limited, or I've just forgotten certain things. We just completed the level, so let's move on, see what's coming next. But yeah, without you guys, this show wouldn't exist, so thanks very much for everyone tuning in. As I've said before, it's not monetized, so I'm not making any money from this. It's something I do in my spare time because I just love retro stuff, and I like bringing stuff to you guys. And I'm hopefully going to start playing a few bits and pieces that nobody's heard of. That would be quite cool as well. So let me know what you think about the feature. I can always try and expand the show to 3 reviews per show. Just let me know, because it's something I'm interested in doing, but I don't want to push the boundaries if you guys aren't happy with that. Keep me informed, let me know what you want to do, and we'll go from there. So your comments and suggestions are always taken on board, so thanks very much for actually doing that. Let's have a look and see if there's any different mobs on this one. The reason I say mobs, by the way, I was asked this question the other day, is because I'm a World of Warcraft player, and normally the enemy types are known as mobs. Pretty much any online game is referred to as mobs, and it's just something I carry over to the games I play now, so that's why. And we do have different mob types. Look at this. He's got a chainsaw and just got crushed, but he still gets up like a boss. He's not a boss, by the way, but I'm amazed how chainsaws seem to hurt Superman when they really shouldn't. But never mind. I have really enjoyed this game. It's probably the best Superman game I've played ever. So there we are. If you've got any other Superman game suggestions, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. But for me, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in, as always. I look forward to reading your comments later and responding to them. You keep it retro, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now!